Hey, Jeff. Hope all is well. So many changes to this team, to this organization, this offseason. Just overall, what has been your thought process throughout all of this, and what do you think of the team as it's currently constituted now?
Yeah, it's definitely been a pretty crazy offseason and all the moves and acquisitions, but I think they've done a extremely good job building this team and bringing some new guys in and it's looking I'm looking forward to a big year, big we had some big trades and I'm really happy with how this team is looking right now.
Do you go into this season thinking of yourself as the starting second baseman, or are you going to treat this spring similarly to springs past, where you'll get reps in the outfield, at third base, second base?
Yeah, definitely. Go into the spring training. Kind of assuming I'll play everywhere. I would imagine I will play a lot of second base, but at the same time going to get my reps in at third, left, right. So much so much can change pretty quickly in this game. So need to be ready to play some third or left or wherever the team needs me. But I would imagine a lot of my reps will come at second base.
Thanks.
Next question is from Disha Thozar.
Hey, Jeff. Luis mentioned that you guys worked on some of those infield drills today with an emphasis on getting used to Lindor's speed and range at shortstop. Just how do you feel working with him the first time today?
I feel great. He's one of the best shortstops in the game, so I can learn a lot from him. Playing up the middle, but we had a good day. Work on some bunties and fielding some double plays as well. So it's nice to see how he works around the bag and kind of try to get in sync with him. Where he likes to throw the ball in double plays, so we can turn it more efficiently.
How long, or just like how many reps do you think it'll take you to get used to that with him?
I'd say not too many. It's more like the game reps. Being more comfortable in games. I mean, you can take a bunch of ground balls, but game speed's a little bit different. So I think it's going to be huge for us to kind of take as many game speed reps in practice to try to get similar or in sync with each other, and it should help us.
Thanks.
Next question comes from Tony DeComo.
Hey, Jeff. I assure you this is a serious question because I know you're a confident person. If I dropped you in the PGA Tour right now, how would you do?
Oh, man. That's a good question. I think I could play. I mean, I think I could compete. I played a good amount of tournaments this offseason and definitely competed. Had a top 10 in one and shot some pretty good rounds. So I've played well this offseason. So those courses are a different kind of test. And I know if you just watched the tournament at Riviera, that was extremely hard test. So I think I could somewhat compete. I mean, they're all going to beat me, but I know I definitely have some fun out there.
What was the top 10 that you did?
I played in the Santa Barbara County Championship. It was one of the first week back after the off season. Played pretty well. I think I got six. So played well, but didn't come up on top.
Thank you.
Next question is from Tim Healy.
You're on mute, Tim.
Thank you, Ethan.
Rough day for you, Tim.
Yeah, I know. It's been a typo-y kind of day, I guess. It's preseason for everybody. From the outside, it feels like this season for the Mets is, the new era. The ownership change, front office change, a whole bunch of new players in the clubhouse. On the inside, does it feel that way? Does it feel like the start of something new?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Definitely a ton of new faces. I didn't know really half my teammates. We have so many new guys, with all the moves. So, definitely, kind of a little bit different feeling, but, we still got a lot of the same guys. And, I know this group's going to have a lot of fun. So, we can go out there, have some fun and, hopefully have a, pretty fantastic season.
And I know usually on the first day, you have that meeting where, Luis speaks, some of the other bosses speak. This year, that being on Zoom, did that feel normal because everybody's done that for almost a year now, or is it still kind of a bizarre thing?
Yeah, it's definitely bizarre. I think it is the new normal as of right now. So we're all getting used to it. I'd imagine a lot of the meetings are going to be on Zoom again this year. So something we got to get used to, but it wasn't too bad.
Thank you.
Next question is from Justin Toscano.
Hey, Jeff, good to see you. Luis told us a little bit about that team meeting. I was wondering what your main takeaway was from that, what you thought was most important.
We got a very talented team. We just need to go out there every single day and, work hard. Nothing's really handed to us. So, we need to go out there every single day, play hard, focus on winning and, just got to go out there and play good baseball. So, we have the talent in this locker room. It's just about going out there every single day and, putting it all together.
And I know, obviously, Lindor is one of the game's best players, but how closely did you follow him before the trade, and what were your impressions from afar?
I knew he's one of the best shortstops in the game. The first time I actually met him was in 2019 at the All-Star game. So, I was familiar with him and, familiar with his game as well. So, it was pretty exciting when we got him. I think trading away, Rosie and Hemi, that was tough. But at the same time, I knew it was kind of, open up second base for me. So I knew I'd be, getting a lot of time to play with him at the middle. So I was excited about that.
Thank you.
Next question comes from Ed Coleman.
Hey, Jeff. Francisco mentioned that you guys talk more about hitting than fielding, which makes sense, obviously. And I wondered, he said he was interested in tapping into you and, getting your thoughts on that. Are you looking to do likewise?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He actually, we were in the cage earlier today, and, he just kind of asked me what my approach was at the plate, and, he's kind of interested in that. And, at the same time, I'm going to, ask, him those kind of questions too, especially defensively and, at the plate as well. He's one of the best hitters in the game. So, you can always learn from, your teammates and, get better in that aspect.
He talked about hitting paths as well, too, how everybody seemed to be in the same spot, yet they use different ways to get there. Did you guys talk about that a little bit?
A little bit, but, it was more, kind of our approach. But, that path is, it's, kind of all the same. It's just, different ways to get there.
Right. Gotcha. Thanks.
Bruce Beck, you're next.
Hey, Jeff, you've been consistent at the plate since you came up in 2018, batting over 300 each season. What's next for you? Is it more power? Is it more walks? Is it different plate discipline? And by the way, can I have 5 shots aside if we go out?
I'll give you some shots. I don't know about 5, but I'll give you a few. And sorry, what was the question? I heard golf and.
So what's next for you? You've proven you can hit over 300. You're extremely consistent. Are you looking for more power, more walks, better plate discipline? What's next?
I'm just gonna try to do what I've done the last few years. I know last year, I didn't play very well the first 2 months of the season. It was like a 2-month long season or whatever. First couple weeks of the season, I didn't play too well. So I think I'm gonna try to be more consistent. I hate those ups and downs. Hitting 400 one week and hitting 200 the next week. That's just tough for me. I'd rather it all comes out to 300, but I'd rather just be 300 all year and just be consistent. So I think I'm gonna kind of focus on that. Limiting the slumps to just a few days, and instead of a week here, a week there, just try to limit those. But other than that, I'm just gonna go up there, try to hit the ball hard. I'm not really trying to hit for power or anything. I had a great offseason, so I am pretty strong and feel good. So I know if I'm hitting the ball well, home runs and the power numbers will be there.
Excited about hitting in this lineup this year with the depth of it?
Oh, absolutely. This lineup from top to bottom is pretty incredible. There's so much protection in it too. So you you got to go after the guy at the plate because the guy behind him, can do, just as much damage. So really looking forward to it. We had a, pretty good offense last year as well, and it only got better.
Next question is from Greg Joyce.
Hey, Jeff, was there anything you did differently this offseason just to kind of prepare for a better start? Or would you kind of attribute that to just the abnormal nature of last season?
Yeah, it was definitely a tough offseason. Being out in California, had the gyms closed and, everything was kind of shut down. So, one of the things I did to prepare is, actually put a gym in my garage. So, was able to work out and make sure my body was, in the right place coming into spring training. But, other than that, it was just a, kind of normal off season. Was able to, go to my high school field and, get my work in. But, nothing really changed, too much.
I know you said you're kind of preparing to play everywhere. Do you prefer to have an everyday spot that you kind of know what to expect when you show up to the park every day, or are you kind of used to it at this point?
I'm not sure because I've never had an everyday spot. So, I've never been locked into one position. So, my role since I've been in the big leagues is, move around, play some second, play some third, play some outfield. So, I'm, available to do whatever the team needs. If they need me at second every single day, I'll do that. But, I'm ready to, play the same role I played the last few seasons as well.
Next question is from Tim Britton.
Hey, Jeff, good to see you. How different is the physical toll of playing the infield every day versus playing the outfield every day? Does it change where it hurts on your body over time?
No, I think just, after 162 games, and playoffs, it's tough for everybody. It's just kind of staying on top of that, making sure you get into the training room and, get what you need. But I don't think there's, a huge difference between, playing second, third, or outfield, on my body. So no.
Thanks.
Next question is from Rich Catino.
Hey, Jeff, you talked a little bit about your versatility in terms of different positions you play, but you also give the team a lot of versatility in where you hit in the lineup. And I guess it's a kind of a two-part question. Do you have a preference to where you hit in the lineup? And when you heard about the Lindor trade, did your mind kind of drift towards the possibility of being adjacent in the lineup to him and how much fun that might be?
Don't really have a preferred spot. I mean, I've hit second a lot in my career, coming up through the minors. I love it because, we get that leadoff guy on and I can hook a ball through that 4-hole. Can do a lot of things with the bat, hit and run, bunt, I think just the bat control is huge. So, I always enjoyed batting second, lead off double, just get them over to third. It's not too difficult. So, I enjoy that. But, at the same time, I think I've hit everywhere in the lineup in my career. I've hit, lead off, I've hit third, I've hit ninth. So, I've done it all. So, I think, wherever is best for, this lineup. But, hitting next to Lindor is, always nice. Hopefully I can get on, he can drive me in. So hopefully we can do that a lot this year.
Thanks.
Next question is from Mark Roseman.
Hey, Jeff, good to see you. Louis mentioned the importance of the leadership group with all the different restrictions of the COVID in effect during spring training. But you take a look at the roster and the high energy, optimistic guys you have like Stroman, Alonso, Lindor, yourself. How important is that to keeping the energy level up, and how important will that be going forward in this camp?
It's huge. We got a great guys in the locker room, and yeah, they definitely, bring a lot of energy every single day. So, that's always nice. It's a long season. It's tough to, have energy every single day. So, you got guys in the locker room to help pick you up, help bring that energy and, help get you focused, every single day.
Thanks.
Jeff, thank you very much for your time this afternoon.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
This concludes today's